Hello and welcome everybody to this Crowd One update and information webinar. To be invited here today, you should have achieved the level 5 in Crowd One. And first of all, I want to say welcome. My name is Jonas Warner, and I am one of the founders of Crowd One. Yeah, what can we say? The first year when we started in 2019 was a record-breaking year. Record after record was breaking, and the first year we became 1 million people. So it was it was an amazing year. Next picture. It took Facebook a year to become 1 million people, and we became it from July till December, and we could see that we was doing the right thing because members was joining us from all around the world. The first year was a pre-launch year, and one thing is to have a good start. There's a lot of online networking companies that's starting a business and doing well for a couple of months, maybe a year. So it was a big challenge for us to make sure that we could deliver the second year. Because when a lot of people are joining from a lot of countries all around the world, there's a lot of things that you need to have in place to be able to deliver the absolutely best quality in the way that you deliver the business. And it's everything from how to be able to join the business, how to understand the business, how to get help if you have problems in the business, and so on and so on. We delivered those things the first year, and we also had the chance to meet a lot of the leaders in the company on the first cruise, and also on a couple of events around the world. Our second year, 2020, have been a tremendous success. Since January, the growth in the company have been hysterical. We have been beating record after record after record. We have been meeting a lot of leaders up until like 2.5 months ago. Then something happened. The world was going into lockdown. And when the world is going into lockdown, that means that a lot of people have problems going to their regular jobs. And if you can't reach your regular job, there is another problem. It's hard to make money. So Crowd One, for the first time, we actually really realized the power of the online network business model that we had in Crowd One. Because when it was a really tough time, and it's still a very tough time for a lot of people all around the world, and we don't even know for how long it will be a very tough time. But we could see that the model of Crowd One started to help a lot of people. At the same time, we as a company had to change the strategy. We were heading to becoming 100% online, but we had to make that happen much quicker. So within a couple of weeks, we decided to start to deliver the online world events. And the 25th of April, we delivered the first one. And we had close to 1 million people all around the world watching the event. The 6th of June, we will have our second online event. And it will be, for the first time in the online networking industry, a full recognition, worldwide recognition event. And we will make it in the same way as you have seen the Golden Globe or the Oscars. Well, we have the chance as a company to promote the great leadership all around the world and give all the leaders in all countries the recognition that they deserve, that you deserve. Because I know that we have a lot of great leaders on the calls today. So for the first time, we will focus for a couple of hours to have the chance to give recognition to as many people as we can. And we will do it to hundreds and hundreds of people. And we will also have the chance to focus on the great leadership and give the leaders a chance, even if you don't have the chance to come to the event. We will contact leaders all around the world and with interviews and storytelling, so that all members in Crowd One have the chance to learn the business from the best people. We will not only look on the production, we will also take a look on all the amazing members and leaders that do a great job for the communities around them. Together, Crowd One, together with the members and with the leaders, I think for sure that we can change the world with the help of online networking. You can take the next slide, please. And what about the future? Right now in 2020, the way the world looks is totally different from 2019. And I'm not sure that the world will ever look the same again. But one thing is for sure, the future for Crowd One is really, really bright. We're not only having an event the 6th of June, the 4th of July, we will deliver the second Crowd One World Online World event with millions and millions of viewers from more than 100 countries all around the world. What I also can promise you all is that we will deliver the most amazing products and services made for online use, made for mobile use, in a way that no other company have done before us. And this will, of course, give this opportunity of Crowd One to millions and millions of people all around the world. And it's important to understand and to realize that we haven't even started. 2019 was a pre-launch year. 2020 is also a pre-launch year. Since January 2020, more than 4 million new Crowd One members have joined the company. So for most of the people in the company, this is the absolutely start. And I promise that 2020 will be also a pre-launch year of time where all the members can feel the pioneer feeling. To be a pioneer is a great thing. To be first with something new. To have the chance to build a foundation in something before everybody else. Most people on the globe are dreaming about being first with something new. And that's exactly what we will deliver in 2020. And as I said before, we will have the most amazing products and services delivered. But even that we're only in a pre-launch time, we are in not only in a historical phase because of the world online events and products that will be delivered and so on. It's actually another thing. At the same time, as we have decided to deliver something that no other companies have done before, we will also deliver to all the members that have started. We want all members to feel secured in this company. And that's why already end of this week, we started with a long-term residual payouts. And in June, they will go on together with rewards. I haven't heard of any company that have done this before. And it's a privilege for me and my colleagues in the company to be a part of this, to have the chance to fulfill a dream and to give this opportunity to ourselves, but also to millions of you, great members all around the world. With those words, I will actually hand over to the Chief of Sales in Crowd1, Mr. Johan Westerdahl. He will go a little bit more into details to give you a picture of what will happen the upcoming weeks from now. So thank you very much and have a fantastic morning, evening, or whatever it is where you are, because you are everywhere on the globe. So thank you very much and welcome, Mr. Johan Westerdahl.
Thank you, Jonas. It's an honor to be on this call and to have the possibility to go through some things with all of you today. And as Jonas has said already, we are in a pre-launch, we are in an early stage, but we are going to start delivering on our promises this week. New things from our promises. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. The product line today, the products and services that we provide from third-party partners, that are the basis, the fundamenta for the long-term residual income and for the payouts on Crowd1 rewards. If we just look at them today, we have a few of them up and running. There are some products in a field go on some markets. The education packages are there all the time. We are looking into the launch and the startup with the Epic One Lotto, and there will come other super online products along the way. We have the magazine, and Mixter will come later this year. That means that we are only in the beginning with a small group of products with pretty limited revenue over this first period, but that will grow along the line, along the timeline. And I can promise you, the pipeline of products are great. I've seen a lot of new products that I really like, and I know that people are working very hard to get them on as soon as possible and get new other products into the pipeline, so we will be able to deliver new online products all the time. Next slide, please. And as you know, the income from the products, the earnings from the products, could I get the next? Thank you. Is distributed in a defined way where 40% goes back to the network as long-term residual income. 40% is shared between all the Crowd1 members in the Crowd1 rewards, and 20% goes to the running cost of the company. So in total, 80% of the total profit from the products and services that we will be able to provide you with will come back to you in different ways of payouts, income, and I think that is amazing. And if we just look at the two parts here, the residual income and the Crowd1 rewards, that will be starting this week. And can I get the next slide? On Friday, we will have the first payout on residual income. thank you, the residual May 15th. Then, as you see, the residual income will come every month from May, and then it goes on June, July, August, September, October. And think what is going to happen. We are starting on a very small basis of products, and the number of products is increasing. The number of users of the products are increasing. The revenue is increasing. The volume, the profit, the earnings, the part that goes back to residual income will increase over time. So we start this week, but we start more or less from zero. We have a few products running right now. Then we look at the Crowd One rewards. The first payouts on Crowd One rewards are the 15th of June, and then the rewards payouts are distributed every quarter. So it will be September the next time, December, March, June next year. So it's monthly when it comes to residual, it's quarterly when it comes to Crowd One rewards. And one very important thing, 100% of the income will end up in your back office on your account. There is no 80-20 rules on the residual or on the rewards. I hope you like what you're hearing. I can't hear you scream because you're all muted, but I think you like it. And then just to summarize my part, to go through what's happening on Friday, because there is a few other important things happening on Friday that we need to talk about. Can I get the last slide, please? On Friday, the 15th, we are doing the first payout of residual income. During Friday, you will be able to see in your back office on your account the payout of residual income. Remember that this is the first time we do it. As when we get more products, we get more people using them, we get more money in, that amount will go in the right direction. It will increase. Hopefully it will increase every month, but it will increase over time. So we're starting just over a year old as a company to pay out residual income, and it will continue from here on every month. It's also on Friday, the last chance to convert owner rights. So don't forget to convert your owner rights. From Saturday, you can't do it anymore. So you need to convert your owner rights during this week. And then the KYC is a legal requirement that all of you probably already has approved, because you can't withdraw any cash or bitcoins if you don't have a approved KYC. It's also a legal requirement when you create gift codes that you should have an approved KYC. From Friday, there will be a ruling. It has been in the back office for the last 3 weeks, but it will be effective from Friday. So when you have created gift codes to an accumulated value of 1,000 euro, you can't do any more if you don't have an approved KYC. So it will not be many people that is affected by it, but you should know about this thing that is coming. That was a lot of things, and remember, we are in the pre-launch, as Jonas says. We are coming with new products, the residual income starts, and it will only be more and more products, more and more money into the profit pool for residual income and for the rewards. And with that, I will hand over to the one and only Peter Jacobson.
Hello, everyone. What an amazing day. Wow. So now you heard from the founder, Jonas. And doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey with us, but this is an amazing journey. And without people like Jonas, there wouldn't have been any Crowd One, because you need leadership. You need people to be thorough, to wake up in the morning with a dream and just go and do it, because there's no time to waste. And I will take some time here, guys, to just give you a couple of minutes. I don't want to be long, but since you're now in this vehicle of success, Crowd One, which can help so many people, especially in times like now when people have a hard time or they lose their jobs or whatever. The time has never been better for an opportunity like this. And if you doubt yourself, you guys, you got to understand that you're designed for success. The thing is that we came here to be successful. Whatever people tell you, that's how it is. So you got to expect to be successful. But also, some people, they want to go the easier, softer way, and you can't, because expectations shows up in the number of presentations you do. Expectations shows up in your attitude. Expectations shows up in how much you read and empower yourself. Expectations shows up in how you are a leader, how you train your people, how diligent you are, because it's about making a decision, become a leader, and just go crazy with this opportunity, because this can fulfill your dreams. This can help other people fulfill their dreams. We write down goals, we make a plan of action, and then we take action, because without action, there's nothing. And you got to be unstoppable. You got to be relentless, fearless. You got to be a doer. Go out there and do it, because on Friday, people will, get some residual income. And just imagine, this is just the first payout. What happens the next one and the next one? What happens in a year when it's 10 times, 100 times in your account, whatever you're getting? So take the opportunity now, because it's now, guys. You can't do nothing about yesterday. You can't do nothing about tomorrow. It's right now. And if you don't have a plan, you better make one. If you don't written down your goals, you better write them down, and you better attend all the webinars that your upline leaders have for you. If you just started, it's just a smorgasbord. You can just go there and pick, because everything is set. And knowledge comes from learning, but wisdom comes from doing. You got to be a doer. You got to go out and do it, because success follow laws. There are laws that success doesn't is not the end game. You will get success when you follow certain principles. That's why we have the best education in the world. I think every Sunday we have the Sunday school, and we have webinars all the time. So guys, I will end this with the statement, the word of today: be bold, begin now, and then no exceptions. Just go out and do it, and you will become successful.